Venga. Um, um, overcoming ad adversity. Fuck yeah, dude. It's been a minute, dog. It's been a minute since I've been out here. Yeah. What up, dog? Do my best. Because, what's up, fam? How the fuck do I put this? What's up, fam? Hold on. There we go. What up, fam? It's been a minute since I've been out here. Isaiah, don't call me baby. All right, let's keep it non-gay. We appreciate that. I was like, yo, I wish I brought water. I'm like, I got water, bitch. Good morning, fam. Good morning. Fuck yeah, it's been a minute, dude. Venga aquí. Venga. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Good morning. Grand Rising. Venga. Grand Rising, beautiful people. Grand Rising. Venga. Porque vas tan lejos. Good day, good morning. Grand Rising, beautiful people. Grand Rising. I should have probably word it for sure, but it's okay. What's up, fam? Happy, what the fuck today? Thursday? Friday? It's Thursday. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Thursday. We're back at the park. I haven't been here, not even the park. We're just fucking back here. I haven't been back here in a minute. I haven't done a live in a long time over here. I used to do these a lot last year. Yeah. So we're here. Good morning. What's up, Ace? How are you, my brother? Good morning. I mean, we'll fucking do our fucking pushes. I haven't got my workout in yet. Hey, yo, what's up, Randy? Yeah. Today is day 2 of fasting. Yeah, I've been fasting for the last like 34 hours. It's been interesting. Avalos, what's up, Avalos? How are you? Good morning. Grand Rising. How are we doing today? There's Leon. Keeping an eye on that motherfucker. Come on, let's appreciate it. Renee. Thank you, Renee. How are you doing today? Bro, I am smoking. Can it affect my training, please? Bro, I am smoking. What kind of smoking? I mean... Hey! Venga para acá. Give yourself hands. I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. Why are you fasting? Bro, you know, honestly, man, I'm fasting. I do this at times. Sometimes I want to push myself. And that's the thing. Quitting weed again, there's no such thing as quitting weed again. It's like you either quit, you don't quit, brother. Like, why are you quitting, right? Always remember that. If you're going to quit something, ask why are you fucking quitting, right? Why are you fucking quitting? Person I seen in my suggestion YouTube lives today. Normal person, fuck, that's horrible. That's a horrible compliment. How do you handle the hunger pangs? You work out and you drink water and coffee. I get cramps under my foot and calf every night after work. You're low on vitamin. You're either low on magnesium or low on iron. So take a multivitamin. Fasting, yeah, fasting can be very healing. Fasting can be 100%. I mean, dude, I used to smoke weed and fucking look like an animal, right? I don't know if you're smoking weed. I used to smoke weed all the time and I used to fucking look phenomenal. So it's not as so much of it's hindering you. It's more so you're conscious. You feel me? If you're like, fuck, I want to stop smoking, that's your conscious, you know? Telling you, fuck, bro, you should stop smoking. Listen to that. You know? No one is a compliment after what I've seen. Trust me. Fuck, dude. You know? Charge for your guide. Well, it depends on Ace. Where are you trying to go? You feel me? Where are you trying to go? What's your biggest struggle? How can I best help you? Normally, I just do a consultation. So you have a one-on-one call with me and we kind of figure out where you're at. We devise a plan and then we will go from there. Shisha. I have no idea what Shisha is. Today is Ms. Brain Day. I enrolled for my certification for PT and nutrition. Good job, Hoop. That's phenomenal. Good job. Congratulations. Pension is now the property of the Federal Republic government. Oh, okay, cool. Like Messi. Oh, nice. Weight cut. What do you mean weight cut? What do you want to cut weight for? Right, cut carbs, sugar, all of that, losing 2 pounds a day. Yeah, you're gonna go back on that soon enough. Right? If you cut out carbs and sugar all like that, you're gonna go back on it in like 2 weeks. And you dang, and you Balman, you're not wrong. Thanks, bro. I really like you. You like my brother. You like my brother. Yeah, bro. That's what I fucking come on here to do, bro. Is just set a better example. Let me put this down a little bit more. Honestly, that's literally why I come on here. Set a better example. What up, Dubai? Oh yeah, because I have YouTube Live and I have TikTok Live. I haven't been out here in a minute, you know? Yeah. Megan, hello Megan, how are you? He's awesome. He's phenomenal. Welcome to my channel. If you don't know me, my name's Alex Duenas. I've been training for the last 19 years. I've been coaching people for the last 12 years. I coach people in mindset, training, nutrition. Let's break down what each mean. Mindset is learning to pick thoughts that are going to help you moving forward. All right, a lot of people have a lot of negative self-talk, meaning like you talk negative about yourself, about the way you look, about your life, and so that never gets you anywhere. Mindset training is about using everything that's happening in your life as happening for you. So whether you're going through a breakup, you're going through adversity with finances, whether you're going through relationship issues, where you're going through whatever issues you're going through, is using that as the opportunity to actually move you forward. Yeah. My fitness journey is awesome. I went from 2 to 10. Good job, Austin. I'm proud of you, brother. Keep making the progress. I drink a lot of beer, have a beer gut, I want to cut weight and bulk up. Yeah, bro, I'll show you someone who had not a beer gut, but had a gut as well. Yeah. It's one of my clients, bro. Why we eat food because we can't drink it. Duh. Your thoughts and words on energy. 100%. Energy is a universal language. Yeah, brother, go book a consultation, bro. If you've never had a consultation, bro, it's worth booking one. I just pay him $100 a month for this, some bullshit. F these people. Well, here's the thing, brother. Like, if you spend any money on fast food, you're technically losing money, right? Always remember that. You spend money on alcohol, you spend money on fast food, you're not getting a good return on investment. Always remember, look at TV. I changed my lifestyle completely. I changed my lifestyle. I only eat a cheap meal like once every 2 months or so. That's good, bro. Just be careful with cutting out carbs completely because it's not gonna last very long. All right, you need carbs in your diet. That's a big misconception, bro. You're losing 2 pounds a day or whatever what might be, but at the end of the day, can you sustain that? Can you sustain that? Right? Do you run? What's your cardio routine? Good morning. What's up, creative, bro? My cardio routine is sporadic, bro. I don't do cardio to lose fat. That's the biggest thing. And when I train people who want to lose, baka, hey. And when I train people, you don't need to do cardio, right? You don't need to do cardio. I always give people this question. Why do you think you gain body? If you go down and if you grab body fat, man boobs, whatever it might be, ask yourself this question, like, how did I gain this? Did I gain this, A, because I wasn't lifting weights? Did I gain it because I wasn't doing enough cardio? Or is it C, because I ate food and I never stopped? Leon, venga acá, venga. Leon, venga. What up, David? Yeah. I know, but he won't. I bet you're wondering. My dog's over there. Yeah. So, always remember, and I'm giving you this from experience. Remember, I've been training for the last 19 years. I've been coaching people for 12 years. I've coached people who are truck drivers, construction workers, business owners. I've worked with people who have regular jobs. And let me say this, okay? Like, cardio is not necessary. It's not. Why do most people do cardio? Because it's simple, okay? It's simple. And when you're not really sure about the gym, you're not really sure what to do, most people have a fear of looking dumb. Most people have a fear of injuring themselves. What's the easiest thing to do in the gym? To hop on a treadmill. That's why most people do cardio. I don't know, bro, what's the meaning of your neck tattoo? I almost died during COVID, and so I got it. Yeah, he is. Hey, loud, venga. Then he goes off into the woods. The thing about Dobermans, they won't go that very far, right? That's the thing about Dobermans. They won't go very far. Yeah. He just, no, it's not even stubborn. He's just like, yo, dog, what do you want me to do? Fucking do nothing? I had COVID and I didn't go to the hospital. No, but everything else is good. I love the muscles. Men nowadays do not be having muscles. I don't know why, because men don't really work out. How do you whistle like that? So I learned how to whistle like that because I was a lifeguard. I was a lifeguard. I learned how to whistle like this first. And then when I was a lifeguard, I couldn't use my tube. See what I'm saying? Venga. And so I couldn't use my hands when I had my tube as a lifeguard. And so I'm like, bro, we can't. And I used to work with my friends, and my friends would be across the pool. And then eventually I couldn't, like, I was like, I wanted to reach them. So we learned how to do this, and then we learned how to whistle from that. And then eventually I'm like, bro, I can't. What if I need one hand? No, the fucking ultimate whistle is without hands. The ultimate whistle is without hands. I can't do that one yet. Good morning, Kathy. Yeah, Dobermans are phenomenal. I do too much cardio. I'm a postal carrier. I unwillingly walk every day. That's not a bad thing, bro. It's better to walk all day, every day, than to fucking sit behind a desk for 8 hours. Change your perspective. I walk every day as well. I'm like, bro, most people fucking sit. Most people fucking sit in a chair for hours, bro. Like, you're blessed to be able to be constantly walking. How you learn? Practice, brother. What do you worship? I worship life. I said, yeah, you sit all day, bro. Like, 100%. And there's nothing wrong with it, but you get to decide your lifestyle. That's one thing I want you to understand. You get to decide your lifestyle. Brother, if you don't fucking like walking every day, change your fucking job. Like, process that. I know, Sergio Ramos. I know. I get that all the time. Process that. I don't fucking like where I live. Fucking move. My apartment right now is up for fucking sublease. I don't want to live here no more. All right? I don't want to live here no more. What am I going to do? I'm going to fucking pick up and leave. I have a good positive mindset. How you think is how you act, and how you act is how you feel. 100%. And the truth of the matter is, we can't always think our way into a positive mindset, right? We have to act our way into a positive mindset at a time, which is through a workout, through helping people, through scripture, through prayer. So you have to always understand, when we're in a negative mindset, you can't always think your way into, like, come on, think positive. Motherfucker, sometimes you got to get down and hit those push-ups. Sometimes you got to get down and go for a run or do burpees, but do something active. Get your heart rate going. No, my whistle is without hand or mouth, but with your... I love that. Please tell me how you survived COVID. How do I survive COVID? I just fucking push through it, bro. You know? Leon! But it's simple. You take these two fingers. You see your tongue? You fold your tongue. Leon! Venga! Good morning. Jesus loves y'all. Jesus loves you too. Yeah, I'm in the gym at 8. Beautiful, brother. The arm trainer. What the fuck is the arm trainer? Hello from UK. Hello from fucking Florida. If you're in Florida, you're looking for an apartment to sublease. 2 bedrooms. Where you move to? I'm gonna move to Tampa or St. Pete. Most likely it's Tampa. I'm just a guy over here I'm a guy over here spreading a positive message, because we all need it. A lot of people need it. A lot of people are going through adversity, which is normal, but it's how we deal with adversity. Move to California? Fuck no, I live there. I love California. It's just too far from my family. My family lives down south. I wouldn't want to move too far from my family. Yeah, anything you're going through, understand, like, it's all building you. If you look at it from that perspective, you know, if you're going through a breakup, if you're going through a financial tough time, if you're going through health issues, if you're going through a lack of faith, it's all here to teach you something. But you must take the time to look at it from the perspective of the positivity. It's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy, but you get to decide. You can stay the negative Nancy, or you can decide to, all right, I might not be feeling too positive. What can I do to get myself in a more positive state, right? Long Beach and Jack, Cali is way better. Yeah, Cali's phenomenal. I love Cali. Arms pushing in front of your chest and back out. I started gym to see what happens. Yeah, that's not bad. Dude, lack of one, then, bro, you need to go get a girlfriend. Venga! That's why I kind of stopped doing these lives out here, bro, because motherfucking Leon goes too far. I don't like that. Leon, venga! He'll come back. Where'd he go? He just fucking goes over there. Your dark black hair is underneath fine, but please tell me when you heard of thing before you sleep. All right, cool. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to 8 yards today. Good job. I got you, brother. Throat of the jungle. Jesus. He just goes into the woods sometimes. He'll come back. He always does come back. I mean, that's the thing with Dover. They won't go too far. I hope. No, he's never left me. Anyways, back to the whole cardio aspect of it. Yeah, and so first things first. If you can take, right? If you can take that and understand that cardio is not necessary. Cardio is not necessary. So right now, this is the way I would put it in order. If you want to lose body fat, you want to build muscle, you want to get rid of your love handles, you want to get energy, you want to get your confidence back. This is the order, okay? The first thing you have to understand is going to be your nutrition, okay? The second thing, you don't have to go to the gym. All right, you don't have to go to the gym. He's fine. ¿Por qué te vas tan lejos? ¿Ah? Ven aquí, ven acá. ¿Por qué vas tan lejos? ¿Por qué vas tan lejos? ¿Por qué vas tan lejitos? Watching the stream, actually, I open TikTok, in your mind. It's okay. To lose fat quick, I just stick to carbs and protein and leave fats low. Yeah, technically it's not a bad thing. Yeah, 100%. Right. What's a good breakfast, lunch, dinner, meal to eat every day to lose weight? Motherfucking Ace, wow, you want me to write me? Bro, let me just take out my pen and write you a meal plan right now. Right? It's not necessarily about that, brother. What's good? What do you like? You feel me? What's the best way for someone to stick to something consistently is to make sure that what they're eating they enjoy. Right? And so the whole aspect is like I send you a fucking form, and on that form there's a bunch of food. You pick the foods you like and you're able to actually do it. That's number one. Number two, we need to know like what your goals are and what your biggest struggle is, right? Is it sleeping in? Is it fast food? Is it alcohol? Is it lack of confidence, you know? Just eating a deficit. Bro, just go up to a girl and, you know, ask her to sleep with you. That's what that sounds when you say that. Eating a deficit, yeah? Right? Since you seem like such a hardcore, says Dash Harold Dunk is a pro call someone donkey a compliment. All right, Mr. Magnificent, brother, learn how to speak. Lack confidence for sure. Yeah, 100%. Most people lack confidence because they don't like the way they feel. They don't like the way they feel. They don't like the way they look. Most people wake up and look in the mirror and they're not happy with what they see. Think about how much opportunity that alone is fucking is actually like robbing you. You just imagine right now if you have, let's say, 50% confidence and you got an extra 50% more confident. Like what would you do with that confidence? What would you do if you showed up and you had a six-pack? What would you do if you dropped 20, 30 pounds? Your clothes don't fit you. You got to go shop for new clothes, you know? Think about that. What would you do? Now imagine that life. Would you stay with the job you have? Would you still be single? Would you be with the person you're with? Would you still be living where you're living? Or would you fucking be like, no, bro, I can fucking do anything now, you know? That's what you're missing out on life because you're not willing to do the work. You got to think about that. It's not just what it's costing you to get there. It's what's costing you because you're not in that shape. With the haters. Oh, bro, of course, bro. The haters hate on what they gave up on. Fat slow makes me look less balloon. Yeah, I keep my fat slow at times. I know, I use fat most of the period, but I also take extended testosterone. Eating constantly low as fat can tank your hormones. Yeah, bro, that's the thing, bro. Like, with that. Yeah, 100%. But again, most people, here's the truth of the matter. Most people just don't know how to do it, man. You've never been taught. Like, that's one thing I'll say. Like, you've never been taught. I didn't learn by myself. I've had like 3-4 different coaches. I took weightlifting class by the time I was 16 years old. I started working out at 12. My phone's gonna die. My other phone's gonna die. This was me at 13 years old. That's me at 13, that's me at 22. I'm 31 now. I've been working out since I was 12. Here's how much more artillery grasp Megan comment. Think before you sleep as much marvelous insight commentary and choose the most efficient calorie dash fat burning. Yeah. When you're telling the truth, most people will hate you for it. Continue to tell the truth. Oh, for sure. Yeah. But eventually the haters become fans. I can just make you a different person altogether. Yeah. And then having someone guide you makes it a lot much easier. Right? Making, like, having somebody. He's just fucking sitting there. He's such a good boy. Right? Man, I fucking start going out here more often instead of being in my fucking kitchen. Yeah. I in the throat, you're the king of the swamp. Jesus. I love that. Still getting it. Bro, you can get gains all the way until you're 60. I have a client right now. He's 60 years old, bro. Look at this client, bro. I'll give you some motivation. Shout out to fucking Santiago, bro. 60 years old. One of my clients. Where's he at? Retired cop. 60 years old, bro. 60. 60. It's funny, I got 2 tattoo comments at the same time. I don't know. I'd say about 15 grand, I would say. Yeah. This whole arm itself was 6 grand, and then this arm, I don't know, maybe 5. My back and then my knees, yeah. I don't think tattoo make you tough. I love when people say that, make you tough, bro. No, I never said I'm tough. I never said my tattoos make me tough. You think they make me tough because you feel like I am tough. I appreciate that, but tattoos don't make you tough. They're just art. What makes you tough is being sober. You want to be tough? Be sober. You want to be tough? Don't drink. You want to be tough? Wake up early. You want to be tough? Read every day. You want to be tough? Work out every day. That's tough, man. I need discipline. Discipline for what? This is my 4th day sober. Beautiful. Yeah. XRP is a good investment. I'm asking the wrong guy, bro. I'm not really big into those things. Want to be tough, love people. Yeah. Yeah, I miss running into your lives, bro. What up, Sal? Is that Sal? What up, brother? Dude, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, when you get rid of things that the people in your life that actually push you, motivate you, bro, you put yourself in a worse position. You know? You got to really understand that. You got to you got to look back at your life and think, okay, when was my life doing, when was I doing the best? Okay, what changed? What did I get rid of? What did I introduce? And then because you have a comparison, you know when you've been up, you know when you've been down. It's the habits. What habits did you get rid of? What new habits did you start again? What old habits did you get to, you know? Good morning, Jesus loves you too. That's when I'm not around a lot of friends, I focus more. Yeah, 100%, you know, because it's easier to focus when you're just doing your own thing. We might go inside soon. Trucker making poor ass decision. I just got my gym membership yesterday. It's voice within I'm battling when it comes to food. Terrence, let me show you a truck driver that I worked with. I worked with many truck drivers, bro. I helped them lose over this is one of my guys, right? He lost like 45 pounds in 3 months. 45 pounds in 3 months. Truck driver. Biggest obstacle you have is that you're always on the road and you're trying to make better decisions with what you have to work with, but not knowing what you actually have. For me, when you're a truck driver, you're like, all right, these are the only things I have. And it's like when you don't have an arsenal of what you can actually eat, you're gonna go based on what you know, and you don't know much about nutrition. So that's the thing. It doesn't matter how motivated or driven or disciplined you are. If you don't have the answers, you're not gonna make the right choice. Feel me? So Terrence, go either click the link in this YouTube, which is the link to my my website, and go apply, and I'll shoot you a message, or you can go to my YouTube description and book a call. I don't know. I know exactly. You can't make the best choice if you don't know what the best choice is. You feel me? Like, guys, I don't know how to speak Portuguese. Like, I don't know how to speak Portuguese. No one ever taught me. How the fuck can I speak Portuguese? No one ever taught me. Do you know what macros are? Do you know how much protein, carbs, and fats you need every single day? Do you know what food is gonna help you get you to where you wanna go? Or do you have a rough idea? When has a rough idea ever gotten you to where you need to go? Imagine you're trying to drive to a new place. I have a rough idea where it is. Oh, so you're just not gonna put the address in there? No, I'm just not gonna put the address. I'm just gonna hopefully get there. You're gonna waste time, you're gonna waste gas, you're gonna get mad, you're gonna get frustrated, and most likely you're not gonna find the place, and most likely you're gonna go back home. That's how most of you guys are trying to get in shape. Yeah. Si ustedes supieran qué necesitaban para comer, qué tanto y cuándo, y los ejercicios mejores para ustedes, ya ustedes estarán donde quieren ir. ¿Me entiendes? Yeah, Sal's one of my clients. Yeah, do you know how to second harvest your moon? No, I don't actually. Send me an email about that. Yeah, brother. Do it, bro. Don't just say it, though. That's the thing, though. Don't just say it, right? Don't just say it. Go to the link either in this YouTube description. My website will pop up, and you can go down my website, bro. You can look at all the testimonials, bro. Same thing with you guys. You can go to my website, thealexduenas.com, and scroll down. Right? I have some free programs, macros, the 7-day mindset challenge, and my YouTube channel. And even go down, check out my testimonials. I worked with so many people. Like whenever you're looking for a coach or someone to help you get to where you want to go, just look at the people he's worked with. That's it. Look at the reviews. Think about it that way. Look for the reviews. Look at all the people I worked with. It's going to the speed of light and you turn on the headlights. Do they work? Yes. Is it true that Real Madrid has contacted you about a return? Yes. Any questions? And then the biggest thing too, it's like when temptation hits, bro. Temptation will hit all of us, bro. Right? Did Jesus Christ have tattoos? No. But I'm not Jesus Christ. Shout out to Sal. Yeah, bro. We gotta listen, when life gets tough, we have to get tougher. That's when we must become more disciplined. We must understand that, right? Because when life gets difficult, we want to go straight to what makes it comfortable. That's a flawed perspective. When life gets difficult, you might turn to food. You might turn to procrastination. You might turn to lust. You might turn to alcohol, drugs, temptation and cravings, because it's like an addiction. Mega. So how do you control temptations and cravings? You're most likely not eating the right foods. It's not about like, I need to control my cravings and temptations. Bro, you're having craving temptations because you're just not eating enough food. That's the biggest thing. It's not about, I need to have more willpower, more discipline, not to say, no, it's not really that you're not eating the correct things. And so you're not feeling full. When you don't feel full, you're going to have cravings. We lost Jimmy Hoffa, union member of best friend. Oh, God bless him. What time is there? It's 8:34 a.m. They say people with tattoos have psychological problems, but is it true or false? Fuck yeah, psychological problems. But I'm a disciplined motherfucker. I might have psychological problems, but I think people who work a regular job and have a regular life have a psychological problem. That's all you're gonna say? Jason, what do you want me to say, bro? Right? Creamer Rice, what's up, user? I, for example, have an addiction to sugar. I've tried to stop it, but really I feel like a crackhead that hasn't had it still. It's hard. Mega, have you ever had someone tell you exactly what you need to eat for your body, for your goals, for your current mindset? Right? I tried to stop eating sugar and this. Let me put this here, bro. I tried driving. Imagine never learning how to drive. And you're like, I tried driving and I crashed into a tree. Okay, did anybody ever teach you how to fucking drive? No. Then that's why you fucking crashed into a tree. You never knew nobody ever taught you how to drive. How do you expect not to crash if you never learn how to drive? How do you expect to kick the sugar cravings and things like that if no one ever taught you how to actually eat right? It will help you psychologically. So you got a Sam Club membership. So you got Sam. I do have a Sam's Club membership. I was just born a good driver. Chicken down, Miss Fun, yeah. Oh fuck, dude, that's true. I see you pay attention. The drive metaphor is a bit of a sketch, but yeah. I mean, dude, it's like anything, bro. Right? Like something that takes control. It messes me up. Mega, I do know brother, I do get it, Mega. I've been training people for 12 years, bro. Right? Yeah. Girl. No one's hiring where I'm at, so yeah, I'm broke. I can't even join a gym. Dude, go online, bro. Go get sales. They're always hiring salespeople, bro. No one's hiring. No one's fucking hiring. Go get a sales job, bro. You can always get a sales job. Man, okay. Bro, sales people are always hiring, bro. So don't say there's no one hiring. Born on a planet where we know neither our history nor our mechanics nor anything else but how to work. Mimi, that's you. I know more than how to work, right? Like, that's the thing. No longer by me. No, I've been gone, man. Sales are scams. Andrew, motherfucker, did you buy a phone? If you bought a phone, this guy's saying sales jobs are a scam. Brother, did you buy a phone? Did you buy fucking McDonald's? Did you buy fucking a computer? Did you buy anything? Somebody sold that to you. Yeah, YouTube is popping, yeah. Anybody that says sales jobs are a scam, bro, you've been sold everything. Everything. I was sold this water bottle. I was sold this tank top. I was sold these pants. Like, that's scam. You just need to get results to stay in the job. And you just need to know how you find people who need shit, bro. Right? I'm in sales. I find people who are overweight, lack confidence, don't like the way they look, don't have energy, are tired of living every single day, tired as fuck, and I help them lose the weight. Right? I built a business helping people, selling my services to people who need them. What to say right now, how you have that. Brother, I've been doing this for years, bro. I've been doing this for years. And when you live it, dude. Right? I live this every single day. It's not hard to preach what you live, right? As marketing, not a sales job. It is sales, bro. I love that. Your opinion on current layoffs? I don't fucking know. Go get a sales job. That's what I would say to anyone. I got laid off. Go get a sales job. Why? Because a sales job is really learn how to speak to people, right? Learn how to speak to people. And find people that need shit, bro. Everyone's always buying shit, bro. What tips can you give me to have more talk? I usually have nothing to say. Because you're not interested or interesting. I always remember this, brother. Always remember this, okay? All right, always remember this. Be interested and then be interesting, okay? Be interested and then be interesting. What I mean by that is this. Be interested in people. Hey, how you doing? How's your life? What's going on? What do you like to do? You know, when you converse with you, like, be interested in that person. Like, actually care about this person. When I meet anyone, like, hi, how are you? How's your day? Well, I'm going through. What's going on? Or what do you do? What do you like to do? You know, what's your passion? I like to ask people questions. I'm like, hey, if money wasn't a thing, what would you do? Oh, fuck, I'd fucking be an astronaut. Really, why do you want to be an astronaut? Oh, because when I was a young kid. And then they talk about themselves. People love to talk about themselves, right? But you actually ask them questions that are very like find out things about this person. Be interested in wanting to know this person, right? That's number one. Number two, be interesting. Do hard shit, bro. Do hard things. Like, I've been working out since I was 13, right? I've moved a million fucking places. I've had many different relationships. You know, I've hired people. I've spent money. I've lost money. I've been broke. I've had money. Like, you know, like I did MMA. I fought people. Like, all these things. But like, do more with your life. Do things that you admire. Like, damn, I want to do that. Oh, I want to do that. Is it scary? Go do it. He's trying to make extra money on YouTube. Example A, everyone, get rid of it too. Get out of here, right? I like that. All right, so everyone's not buying stuff due to inflation. No, people are buying, brother, go look at homes, bro. Like, go look at homes. People are always buying things every single day, bro. Amazon, people are buying shit on Amazon every single fucking day. Like, you're smart, dude. Yeah, bro, I've been around really good people, bro. Listen, I got C's and D's in high school. I dropped out my first semester of college. I said, fuck school. But I started to really read a lot of books by the time I was 19 till 31. I spent like 75 grand in the last 11 years on coaching, on different mentors, on courses, on seminars. I've been around people. I've taken money, I've taken debt, and I've used it to educate myself. And then you learn more about life by being very disciplined. Because most people are not disciplined. So, bad underbite. I don't know. One of my sides of my jaws grew faster. You know? Wear some cloths. Cloths? Nice thought. Thank you. That's my dog. You know? And hang out all day doing nothing. Okay, 0, 0. All right, all these people on these videos like this are basically almost at rock bottom. Andrew, yeah, but you're watching them. So what does that make you? So YouTube is, right? So YouTube is more negative because there's a lot more negative and sad people on YouTube. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it's even better for me because I get to show them that, yo, you don't have to think about your life like that. Like, the fact that you woke up today is a blessing. Venga. Venga. He's just waiting for me. Yeah, there's logic. It's okay though, you know. I think I'm blacklisted. I probably can't even get a job in sales. Okay, then just live under a bridge. Yo, it's been a while. What's up, brother? Yeah. Leon. Much love and support, brother. You're absolutely right. Yeah, it's of course, man. Yeah. Sorry, just you know, and it's so good, bro. Yeah, there is a lot of jealous people because they see me, I'm handsome, I'm positive, I'm good looking, I got energy, I'm jacked, so they're like, fuck this guy. It makes them feel insecure. Always remember that. There's only two emotions you'll invoke people when they meet you. You'll either inspire them, like, damn, that shit inspires me, or you'll make them feel insecure because you're shining a light on the things that they could have been, but they gave up on it, right? Have you ever felt behind in life? At times, fuck yeah, dude. At 21 years old, I was sleeping on my, well, yes and no, because as long as you have something to be proud of, actually no, I take that back. At 25. At 25 years old, I had $300 to my name, $10,000 in credit card debt, living at my friend's house, and a really horrible relationship. I had no job. I'm like, what am I doing in my life? Yeah, bro, I felt like so lost. I'm like, what am I doing in my life? I just got done. From the age of 19, from the time I dropped out of college, from 19 to 20, 24, I pursued bodybuilding. I lived at my mom's house, and I fucking, and all I did was train, eat, and work. He feels about everyone. He's the one that feels that way. I feel good. I feel really good. That's why I'm here trying to spread positivity. Andrew's upset. Where are you from? I'm from Florida. It's okay. We learn, bro. We learn, you know? Everyone's better than looking than him, and he's jealous of everyone. I am jealous of all you guys. You guys are all handsome. You guys are all handsome. I wish I looked like you. Venga. I want everyone that's watching me right now on YouTube especially, like, you have so much potential. You can do it. But you just got to take the first step. And you got to be consistent with that step. Right? You got to be consistent with that step. You know what, Andrew? I don't like you anymore. Get out of my house. I always give people the chance to be at my house. What's your advice to set yourself up for financial freedom? Bro, I'm still working on that. I'm still working on that. If I were to answer that question right now, like, what's your advice to set yourself up for financial freedom? Bro, I'm still working on that. One thing I would do is learn sales and develop skills, right? Macro video right now. Fuck yeah, Terrence, bro. The macro video is fucking dope, bro. It really is. Got rid of Andrew. Yeah, bro. Like, I always look at TikTok Live and YouTube Live like my house. If someone comes into my house being like negative or arguing with me, cool. Like, come through, bro. I'm gonna do my best to help you. I'm gonna do my best to, like, make conversation with you. But if they're just fucking drilling and negative, I'm like, bro, get out of my house. You know? I'm at that part where I eat, train, and sleep. Yeah, bro. And then financially, so here's the truth of the matter is, right? What I've learned, right? What I've learned about, like, finances, right, is that at the end of the day, bro, whenever you work a job, you are helping customers. When you're doing a business, you're helping customers. The only way I believe to get yourself better financially is to help people and then take that money and invest it so it works for you. Politely detaching from people who don't fit your life. Politely. Bro, there's no polite way to get rid of people in your life, right? I have a video a few months I was having an affair with moving wrong. Should I send the video? No, don't send the video. 100%. I think I came in and said, bro, she's whack. Dub, I'm telling you, brother, just go live under a bridge. Politely detaching from people. Yeah, bro, politely detaching, you're just afraid that you're going to hurt them and it's going to make you feel bad. You always understand that, right? We're always looking for our best interest at times. Like, you don't want to be rude because you don't want to feel bad. So you're afraid. It's fear. You're afraid of feeling bad or something happening. And so, like, stop being afraid, right? Or be afraid, but just fucking make it happen. It's going to fucking hurt. Rip the Band-Aid off. Hey, like, listen, I'm on my this. I love you. Move. Move. That's what makes you stronger. Someone who takes tequila belly shots from Asian middle-aged men. John, I don't know what's going on with your mind. I've just gone silent, stoic. Okay, but it's bothering you, right? It's bothering you because you just kind of, like, left. Like, so you've gone silent, right? So it's like the stoic. You just left, but it's bothering you, you know? Like, just be real with them. Send them a message. Hey, look, I'm, like, right now I'm focused on something, and I'm on this path. I'll talk to you at one point, you know? On cortisol being high and its retention with beer belly. So, modified life. I like, great question. What is your take on cortisol being high and relation with big beer belly? Number one, bro, you want to get rid of the beer belly? Stop drinking fucking beer. Number one. Number two, bro, cortisol you can bring your cortisol down by literally sleeping more and exercising. You know? Are you Pakistani? No, I'm from Blair. Where are you moving to? I'm moving to Tampa. My phone's gonna die. I'm on 7%. Right? Let's see. I feel bad when I do things I regret, and sometimes I try to fix it. I'm not a demon. Yeah, I mean, no, forget that guy. We're not demons, bro. And of course, eating extra constantly. Yeah. Yeah, bro. But it's like, at the end of the day, right? It's like, you can always step it up. You can always step it up another level, right? So you're buying a horse from... No, I don't want a horse. Are you German, my guy? No, I'm not German. I'm American. I don't sleep at night. Problem is, I take pre-workout and it doesn't let me sleep. There you go. There's your fucking problem. So you're taking pre-workout to go to the gym, to build muscle, and you can't sleep. And sleeping is the one thing that builds muscle. You're not getting anywhere. So detached. Shouldn't it be something holding oneself back? Detached, what's that mean? What if you do? Yeah, he's fucking phenomenal. He's right here on my arm, too. Are you Christian? I don't like to categorize myself, but I believe in Jesus Christ Almighty. I have him on my left arm. I can still lose my belly fat and drink beer. I've done it before. Okay, phenomenal, brother. But you gained it back. Single? No, I'm not single. I have a girlfriend. Anything that needs a term is a lot. Okay. Yeah, I can't work out intensely if I don't take pre-workout. Then you just a bitch. I can't work out hard because I don't have my pre-workout. Shut the fuck up, bro. That's the lamest fucking excuse I've ever fucking heard, bro. Take some fucking coffee and just go fucking work out, bro. Get in there and just fucking... You don't even have to push weight. It's not even a push. It's the intensity, bro. Mindset, bro. That's the thing, bro. It's all mindset. Like, think about that kind of mindset. I can't go hard unless I have my little pre-workout, you know? Go in there and be like, I'm a fucking animal. I'm a fucking... It's not even about heavy weight either. It's like, it's intensity. It's failure. Hit failure. Boss titties. For you, bro, no. Just make a hole and put yourself in the hole. I don't have to work out. I'm built like Ron Jeremy. Who the fuck is Ron Jeremy? Wow, that's a beautiful area. Yeah, it's great. Beautiful. I'm telling you, if you want to move to Florida, there's an fucking sublease, right? If you want to move to Florida, this would be your backyard. So if you have a dog, this would be your backyard. I'm telling you, go check out my my most recent TikTok video. I'm putting up my apartment for sublease. I don't own it. I'm just subleasing it. They can have some carbs. I'm only eating chicken and broccoli to lose weight. William, you'll lose weight, but you're going to gain that weight back because you can't keep chicken, broccoli, and rice for the rest of your life, brother. I mean, 3 days in Porsche, Cuban coffee. Nice. It sounds like if he's gay, but that's inappropriate. People hate to see a good-looking man who's well-spoken, take care of himself, and I'm assuming he's gay. RH Hub. I mean, a lot of people ask me that, and I think it's because they're trying to insult me. I'm like, how is that an insult, right? He's wasn't on monkeys. What was the guy who discovered milk was trying to do? It must be because you're asking. Yeah, I did chicken broccoli for 9 months and went crazy. That's what I'm saying. It's not sustainable because you don't know much, right? You go to the extremes. You go to the extremes. Think about it. Most people that don't know what to do go to the extremes, and that's why it never lasts. And then they go crazy, and then you eat everything. Oh, because I'm petting my dog. I like to say, 2 pills, 1 pop to my pupils swelled up, 2 pennies like Clint Eastwood. What the fuck are you talking about? Of course. Full body, you're split into upper and lower body. What is your biggest goal, right? For a mutual combat, would you be down? Yes, I'm down. What do you want? Just boxing, MMA, Muay Thai? Which one do you want? Modified fitness, bro. You should focus on what do you want the most? Core. I think anybody that's really going to fitness, bro, once you get a good 6-pack, your life changes, right? That's the thing. Once you get a 6-pack, your life changes. No gloves, street fight. Nah, bro, I'm not gonna ruin my face. Mind fat loss, boss. I am diabetic and insulin restricted. Okay. Fight and then bet. No, hell no, not my dog. The whole point of training is to be healthy and live longer. Everyone loses sight of that. Fuck yeah, bro. Because no one thinks about, I want to live longer and be healthy. Nobody thinks about that, bro. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just fucking almost died. And I knew I was never gonna get a job. I had a gym at the time too. I was like, I'm a personal trainer. I have my own gym. I make my own money. I have a skill that is valuable. We gotta go inside because my phone's gonna die. My phone's at 5%. Abs, how do you get the secret, bro? You have to understand macronutrients, protein, carbs, and fats, and you have to stay on your plan consistently enough to drop the body fat. So first, you have to have the right address. Then the goal is to stay on the address. What's gonna sidetrack you? Sometimes your friends, sometimes drinking, sometimes overeating. So that's the thing. It's not that it's simple to get the six-pack if you have the right address. It's difficult to stay on it because what are your temptations? What are the excuses you give? Where's your comfort? What do you do when it gets hard? Right? That's the biggest thing. And that's why when you have a coach, like most athletes have coaches, they push them past the uncomfort zone. Once my nose work out, I'm sorry, brother, you're born with this. Is genetics, bro. I know you want this nose, but it's genetics. Yeah. Our area, unless you was wrong, sorry, your bottom list more persuasive. Yeah, because of my my underbite. I was on the hub and I switched to YouTube. I heard that. Bro, get some new jokes. I got a free six-pack, but can't bulk. I got a free six-pack. I love that. Oh, 45 minutes a day just to clear my head. Does that help any? I mean, dude, think about it, bro. You're telling me. Fitness coach is like having a good AA sponsor. Fitness coach is having someone get you to where you want to go, bro. That's the biggest thing. Oh, where'd the cat go? Right? Having a fitness coach is literally just having someone get you to your goal. Ya está listo. That's really all it is, bro. Having a fitness coach is having someone help you get to where you want to go. That's what I would tell anybody. Having a fitness coach is imagine having somebody tell you exactly what you have to do every single day. I helped Sal lose 37 pounds. Sal right there helped him lose 37 pounds. During the fucking holidays. During one of the hardest times, right? During one of the hardest times. Until when they're, your clients, bro, my clients don't lie to me. Right? Even Sal lied to me once. Sal lied to me once and then we got on point. Brother, when you pay someone, bro, like hundreds of dollars, sometimes thousands of dollars, bro, you're not gonna lie. Right? He would kind of be handsome. Kind of, I am handsome, thank you, right? Never again, bro. And I called him out on it. Bro, I called him out on it, bro. What the fuck? And he got right the next week. 61 years and still doing burpees after 30 years out of prison. Good job, John. I'm proud of you. Fuck yeah, you're a fucking beast. I'm coming. Leon's like, can we get the fuck out of here? I'm coming, buddy. Ya voy, ya voy, ya voy. I mean, like, I guess 36 hours now. I've been fasting all fucking day. And yesterday, too. Venga. Venga. Jam, brother, how old are you, brother? That's why a lot of people with good D work. Yeah, bro, of course, bro. And I guarantee you, John, if you fucking posted your burpee workout at your age, bro, you would inspire so many men, bro. Because so many men who are 40 years old can't even do a burpee. And you're over here 61 years old doing burpees. That's inspiring, bro. That is a fast need. Eat loads to bulk. Yeah, I know, bro. I need it too. Actually. Also, your humongous nose. I know. I'm 87 years old. Aw, dude, it'd be more impressive if you were 90. Hello. Hello, you beautiful people. He's so nice. No, dude. That is inspiring. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. You think I'm going for 87? Maybe for 60, bro. I maintain at 4,200 calories, 5'9", 165. Fuck that. 4,200 calories, right? I maintain at like fucking 1,400 calories, bro. That's impressive. Yeah, do them for 45 minutes, 4 a.m. every morning. John, that's fucking lit. I like that, bro. John, you should post some content. John, I'm telling you, if you posted content, you would really, you would get a lot of people you would motivate a lot of people. I'm telling you, John, take that advice, bro. Best I can give you, bro, post some content. You'll change a lot of people's lives. Hopefully my phone doesn't die. You're so beautiful. No, brother, you're beautiful. Or sister. Brother or sister. I don't know which one you are, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. You just and don't think about if do I look good? Do I look good, dude? It's inspiring that you're 61. It's inspiring that you're 61 doing burpees, bro. Think men look better with me. No, this is not my dress. Oh, J-Mo, bro, J-Mo, chill out with the jokes, bro. Chill out with the jokes. All right, muchachos. I need to charge my phone. Go. I need to charge my phone. Hold on. Charge my phone. Put this right here. Beautiful. What's up, Poppy? We'll get some music. Beautiful. Hello. Hello. Let me just get my shit going. This one, water. What up, fam? What up, fam? I got you. There you go. Yes, sir. Good morning, everybody. I need to start doing more talks outside. Yeah, I need to do more talks outside. People are like, yo, that's beautiful. Yeah, I will. I'll start doing more talks outside. What time is it? 9 o'clock. Good morning, everybody. And we're gonna learn. Let me just get some fucking coffee, and I'll do a little lesson. Good morning. Grand Rising. Fuck yeah, dude. Let's do this. Give me a yes. Appreciate it. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Any questions? And Starbucks coffee. I mean, Alan saying, I loved it. What state you in, G? Florida, bro. I live in Florida. Starbucks coffee, there's nothing wrong with it, but it all depends, bro. It all depends on your budget, and you pass your budget. What's your status at, bro? What do you mean my status? It all depends. It also depends on like your goals. You feel me? You have to know what's inside your coffee. But I would stick to black coffee. Black coffee, and you can have milk, bro. Just have some sugar-free fucking thing, right? Oh, nice. I just got a job in Atlanta. Congratulations, brother. Yeah, I'm subleasing my apartment. I don't work out to impress anyone. I just to not get lazy and sloppy. Of course, John. You're 61. Who the fuck are you trying to impress? Yeah, you feel me? I get stopped a lot. I in Cali. I get stopped frequently and everything. Yeah. Just stop loving your bio and chat. Awesome, brother. Yeah, of course, brother. And let me know if there's any questions you have. I have a whiteboard and I usually teach, bro. My job is to simply give you guys the answers that's helped me get through, get fit, get a better mindset, stop being negative, get more energy, get more confidence. You know? I work out to look good for girls. Am I cooked? Absolutely not, brother. I worked out to look good for girls for a very long time, bro. Because it's one of the things that is so, it's really impressive. You know? When you can take a photo and you got abs, it's a massive sex appeal. Did you put up in that Giants? None, bro. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. You know, like, dude, you just attract so many more women when you're in better shape. It's been my experience with life. So, getting in shape and do it for girls, there's nothing wrong with that. Just don't abuse it, bro. Like, don't abuse it. It's like having money, right? If you can have money, but if you abuse the money, you know, like you're buying fucking drugs and alcohol all left and right, doing things, like, it's gonna bite you in the ass. It's the same thing with fitness. You know, it's like if you're really, and that's what I did, bro. I abused my physique. You know, I got in really great shape. I had a shit ton of confidence, and I just was sleeping around. You know, it wasn't difficult for me. You know, because you get this level of confidence in you. You know, you can take your shirt off anywhere you go. And with that, and with that, you know, and with that just comes like it's just, you're not setting a really good example. That's what I learned, right? I mean, similar to makeup for women, we do that shit for ourselves first. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And so, yeah, of course, brother. Of course, that's all I need, right? Hella bitchy, of course, bro. But like, I wouldn't recommend it though, man. I wouldn't recommend it because it's not the right thing to do. Now that I've learned, right? It's very tempting, but it's very distracting, you know? No, they're harassing me with employment. That's so funny. You know? It's just the fun thing, right? But it's a vice, bro. It's a vice because all you're doing is exchanging energy with no real end to it, right? There's no real goal. Like you're also putting yourself in a position to hurt someone, you know? Because what if she actually likes you and she, you know, she gets feelings for you and you're like, no, and then she's get hurt, like you hurt her, you know? And so when you're playing with the sanctity, bro, I had to pay so much karmic debt because of the things I did, right? You lie, like I lied, I cheated, bro. You think you can get away with it, but you never get away with it. In the moment, it's fun. In the moment, you feel like a G, but I don't believe that is, you know? Yeah, 100%, you know? So it's like, but again, if you're out of shape and you don't really have a good relationship or you're single, the fastest way to really get more, I wouldn't say status, but a faster way to get more looks is to literally get in shape, you know? That's it. Astrology, not really. Tell you look like the former music fighter Jimmy Rivera. No, that's the first. Yeah, that's the first. Astrology's gay. Dub, you don't even have a fucking job. So, you know, that's it, bro. That's the thing, man. Like, as I've gotten older, bro, I've learned from my mistakes. And one of the mistakes was just sexual energy, you know? What Ben 10, what time do you work today? I'm working right now, brother. I'm working right now. What? How? But this, marketing, bro. Answering questions. I got you, boss. I got you, bro. Look, done. Peace. There you go. Yeah, it's just it shouldn't have spent this. Oh, dark is the games. It's okay, bro. People hate on what they gave up on, bro. For real. I have a question. I have an answer. Well, I need to get some coffee though. What up, baby? Yeah, I just did my blood work, right? And here's the thing. I might have low testosterone right now. I got my test checked out. Entering on that thing. Jesus. I think it's the same person. I got you. What's a good lesson, bro? I think there's a lot of great lessons, bro. Waking up early is a great lesson. Reading is a great lesson. Low T, yeah, dude. Like a lot. I got blood work done. I got blood work done yesterday, 2 days ago. Yesterday, 2 days ago, right? CMOS. No, bro. I'm getting a check from my doctor. Why do you think? A lot of things. The last 3 months, bro. It's fatigue, tiredness, low energy, low libido. My strength has gone down. So many things. And I talked to my doctor, and she's pretty much like she thinks it's for a plethora of reasons, right? I did a massive cut this year. I got down to like 5% body fat. A massive cut. I wasn't getting enough sleep. I was sleeping like 3-4 hours. No, it does rise, right? And ultimately, like I just don't feel like myself. I don't have that mental clarity. I'm like, bro, what's going on? Like this isn't who I am. I know myself, right? And so naturally, as you get older, it does. But all other things can too. Yeah. If your head turns green and falls off, then you're dead. Sergio Ramos, do you get that often? Bro, I get that every single day of my life. Yeah. So what's up, Jacqueline? Men spending too much time calling and watching other men is actually giving a... I mean, yeah, think about that. You feel me? But it's okay, you know? Maybe I can change the direction their life is going in. Hello, good morning. Yeah. So, you know, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. You know, bro, how are you going to have kids? I don't fucking know. That's the thing. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But, like, I had some of my levels checked, actually. And I actually had ChatGPT help me out with that. Yeah, check this out. So I had my fucking levels checked. I used ChatGPT to fucking help me out, right? I had like my levels checked out. And it said, check this out. So check this out. My LH, right? My LH, okay? To give you some kind of, no, AI kid, no. So check this out. So Quest range report 1.5 to 9.3 as the range, normal range. Mine LH is at 4.1. Stay with me. Stay with me. The normal range is 1.9 or 1.5 to 9.3. I'm at 4.1, which is on the low end. Now, LH is a pituitary hormone involved in signaling the testes. So it'll become much more informative. So, right? We need to understand some history, okay? I trained natural. From the age of 12 all the way to 23. From 23 to 24, I took steroids to compete in a bodybuilding show, my second one. After that show, I completely stopped taking anything. And my testes stopped producing testosterone. So I had to take something called HCG to pretty much imagine jumping a car. So when a man takes testosterone, your testosterone production stops. Your natural production stops. So your testes stop producing testosterone. That's the side effect of taking steroids. Your natural production stops producing because the body's overloaded of testosterone. It's like, yo, we don't need any more, right? So when you get off stuff, you have to take something called post-cycle therapy. You have to fucking clear. Your nuts have to go back to work, right? And so I took HCG for about a month and a half, thinking that was enough. So when I took it, after about a month, I got off it. And for the next 2-3 months, all I had was massive anxiety, massive depression. I was just losing my shit. I go back and I get my blood taken and I get my results back, and my testosterone was at 237, 235. 237. It's like, what the fuck? So what ended up happening is the post-cycle therapy that I took wasn't enough to get my natural testosterone to produce. So once I got off my natural the HCG, my levels never went back to normal. A normal range for testosterone for a man is anywhere between 600 to about 800, maybe 900 on the super high end. Normal, 600 to 800, 900. I was at 237. And we must understand, a man's testosterone is what gives him motivation. It's what gives him drive. It's what gives him energy. It's what gives him strength. It's the thing that makes you want to hunt. So I went back and I started to take the HCG again, but I took it for 2 or 3 months this time. After 2 or 3 months, I went back. I got my levels checked and it was back at 800. I'm like, perfect. That was the last time I ever took something to bring my testosterone back to normal. That's all I wanted. I just wanted it back to normal. And that was when I was 24. I'm 31 now. So this year, I did a super hard cut. I was sleeping 3 to 4 hours a night. I was working out twice a day. I was working all day long. And then eventually, I was doing semen retention for 4 months and celibacy for 4 months. And then what ended up happening is once I got my girlfriend, and I started having sex again, it messed up my testosterone. So the last 3 months, I'm 5'7". It's been nothing but fucking mood swings, right? Mood swings, low energy. I don't want to work out. I don't want to work. I don't want to do anything. So I'm like, bro, I need to get my blood levels checked. So, right? So seeing this, my LH, which is pretty much a pituitary gland that sends signals to your testes to produce, is low, which has me thinking, okay, my testicles are not producing as much sperm pretty much. Now, my FSH, I have no idea what the fuck that is, right? FSH, I have no idea what the fuck that is at 4.9. The range is 1.2 and 12.8. So I'm at a 4.9, the max is 12.8, and the lowest is 1.4. So that hormone is also low. So which means, right, It's another pituitary hormone in men. It's particularly involved in sperm production. So those two things, right? Follicle stimulating hormone. There you go, right? Those two things are signaling, are showing me on my test that my testicles are not producing testosterone. At a certain age, is it okay, even better to let T drop? No, I don't think so. Good morning, Rebecca. All right, my name, chill out. Right, so your favorite soccer player, chill out. Your favorite soccer, I don't have a favorite soccer player. I don't watch soccer, right? So, and then I haven't got my testosterone checked yet. I'm still waiting on that. YouTube chat is talking about making me so I can ban these kids. I know, but it's okay, brother. I mean, like, some of them are just kids, I think, you know? So I'm just waiting on my other fucking levels, things like that. So, yeah. Fuck, it's still pending. Yeah, so you're on TRT? No, I'm not on TRT, but she might have to put me on testosterone. She might. I don't want to. I'm like, can I just get this back to normal? Like, I don't want to take stuff, right? Like, I don't want to take testosterone because I don't want to have to rely on something like that, you know? I just want to get my shit back to normal. You practice that? Harley meds. I have no idea what fucking Harley meds are. So what have I been doing? You know, so today, my mood swings have been crazy. So I've been just going through it. You truly doctors want the best for you. I think they do, but doesn't mean they're right. Go through, yeah. Then great, of course, bro. I'll never not be in great shape, bro. All right, I will never not be in great shape. I don't care. It's all I to claim to look them up on TikTok. Yeah, I'll see what's up, bro. Because if my doctor recommends it for me, yeah. Some people are just mean. Me personally, I don't think you look like a queer. That takes. I love it. All right, MD, chill out, bro. I'm gonna put you in timeout for a minute. Best way to stay motivated, in your opinion. Best way to stay motivated, had something that inspires you, bro. Right? You gotta understand that, right? The best way to stay motivated is really ask yourself, like, what is that you want? What's inspiring you? You know? Are dropping every generation, but why? Is it plastic or something? I have no idea, bro. I really don't know why. I think it's also like, I don't know, dude. I really don't know, dude. Maybe upping the fats. I mean, I get that, right? 100%, bro. I thought my prolactin levels were high, but they're not. So you have to be celibate. You don't have to be celibate. Just a recommendation. I'm on tier T at 24 and I go through them. My levels were at 296 before I started. Now I'm 20. Fuck, dude, 24 and they're so low. Dude, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy they're so low. And at 24, it's such a young age, bro. Like, you should be at your fucking peak in testosterone at 24, dude. Do you smoke weed a lot? Fuck no, dude. I smoked once this year. Actually, like 3 times this year, bro. I stopped smoking weed a long time ago. You know, it's the food. It might be the food. I'm not sure what it is, you know. But I've never had testosterone problems, bro. I've never had testosterone. Taught you the most spiritual. I like that. What has taught you the most spiritual lesson? Ooh, that's beautiful. When I was waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning every single day, when I was working out twice a day, when I was completely celibate, no drugs, no alcohol, when my diet was fucking unmatched, that's what I fucking just forget about it, bro. I can speak from above. Yeah. Do you make I don't owe the gym anymore, right? Is it food? No, true. They put in hormones in it. Yeah, good. Yeah, so India, I forget. What's up, India? You boxed? Yeah. Depends on asking. Yeah, I'm still waiting for those results. Coño, estos hijueputas. I like this song. Give me the song. I really want some coffee. Get boxing training, like, for real. Then, Reed, go sign up to a boxing. Go try a class. Bro, I sold my gym a long time ago, bro. I sold my gym back in 2023. You struggle with sleep? Fuck no, bro. I sleep like a baby. Bro, I got you. Let's do it, bro. Have faith in God and keep shaping and shit. Yeah, bro. I always have my faith. My faith is there, bro. That's why I'm so nervous, though. That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna get punched in the face. They're not gonna punch you in the face, right? So it's like, but go though. Don't wait another day. Just do it, right? It's a favorite dinner meal. I don't really have a favorite dinner meal, bro. I like eggs. I like chicken. I like ground beef, steak. You know. They're gonna punch her. She doesn't have balls. This guy's, they're gonna punch you in the balls. No, they ain't. Yeah, bro. I like sushi. I like sushi a lot. I get 2-3 hours of sleep. I don't know the last time I've been in deep sleep. It's fucked. But coding, bro, if you're getting 2-3 hours of sleep, bro, you're not tired enough, bro. Fatigue is the best pillow. Fatigue is the best pillow. Right? Your mom has balls. Don't talk about my mom. I will not accept people who talk about my mother. Yeah. You love rice. Yeah, I love rice. I do love rice. Rebecca, rice is phenomenal. Rice is beautiful. So, I'm going to make a cup of coffee. I already have coffee. I just go to grab it. Despacito, where are you from? Florida. Florida. I'm from Florida. But yeah, man, it's so important, man. But I'm telling you, like, I have a lot of energy right now. I'm on like a 34-hour fast right now. Fuck toys, so yeah, fuck with my employee. All right, chill out, right? Most of my breakfast, it's usually 200 egg whites, 4 whole eggs, and either cream of rice or a bagel. Yeah, but I'm not eating. I haven't eaten 33 hours, 34 hours now. Yeah, what are you fasting from? Life. Right now, how to come back in life in a way that people change how they see you, especially in the process where you ain't changed because it's the starting line. Andy, stop focusing on what people see. On how to come out in the white way that people change how they see you, bro. The only way people are gonna change the way they see you is when you change the way you look at yourself. You feel me? Do shit that's hard. If you want people to respect you, do hard shit. Wake up mad early, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. That's respectable. Read. If you read scripture every day or you pick up any fucking book, pick up a book and read every single day for 5 minutes, that's fucking respectable. Work out. Work the fuck out. That's respectable. And then go do your job, dude. Stay sober. If you stay sober, that's respectable, right? These are the hard things that people know they should do, but they don't do, right? Let's talk about what do you like to do? I like to either train, work, spend time with my girlfriend. Assessment levels are due to fast food, something older generation. Brother, I don't fucking eat fast food, right? So it's not the fast food. I think the low T just happens. I mean, it declines on some men, you know? That's just how it is. But I also think men live more softer lives. You know, I just went super intense. I believe my testosterone fell because I just fucking did a fucking massive cut. I didn't sleep. I worked a lot. And I did semen retention. I will keep drinking and still stay respected. But I won't respect you for drinking. Because you can be better if you were sober. I read the Bible sober and I work out. There you go. Staying sober doesn't feel like an accomplishment like people would say, okay, cool and drunk. Yeah, you don't drink. No, but that's what I'm saying, bro. You don't understand that there's people that wish they can be sober and they can't, bro. Work the month. Yeah, of course. But that doesn't, dude, like, I believe if you're sober, you're fucking winning. There's a lot of people I know who are successful and they can't stop drinking. Right? Like, there's a lot of people who are overweight and have a lot of money. A lot of people who have a lot of money and they can't stop drinking. Right? They are not good. They're not good husbands or good fathers simply because that. Yeah. Humans living on the planet with different opinions. 100%, bro. You be so much better. Yeah, 100%. There's people that can function off drinking. I just don't believe drinking makes you better at all. I think drinking makes you better. All right, you should feel about yourself. Yeah, 100%, dude. Great. You as well, Harley. Have a great day. Would D-ball help? I ain't a fan of drugs or using tests, but could it help? Bro, dude, fatigue is the best pillow, bro. Wake up the fuck early, work out, do your job, and go to bed early, and you'll fucking go to sleep. Then we got, yeah. Like, if you struggle sleeping, you're just not tired enough, right? If you are struggling sleeping, you're not doing enough. Alignment. Yeah, how do you know? Yeah, I already like you. All right. Drinking and smoking, drinking will not help your physique. It will not help your physique. Smoking will alter your physique. It just depends on who you want to be, bro. It's just who you want to be. Like, that's what really comes down. I can't tell you who you should be, right? I can only tell you that I haven't drank in a year and a half. And before that, I drank once a year. Every year for like 2 years. All I drink is once a year. Right? Because drinking does not improve you at all. Drinking does not improve your health. It does not improve your mindset. It does not improve your soul. None of it. Have I drank? Fuck yeah. I've had times with my friends where I've gotten drunk as shit. But I've also made some of the worst decisions of my life when I drank. I made some of the worst decisions in my life drinking. You know, because you're just not yourself. And it's like, for me, I'm like an all in, all out guy. Like, oh, I'll have 2 beers. Why the fuck am I gonna have just 2 beers? Number one, right? These 2 fucking empty calorie shits. Like 2 beers, it's very rare that it's just 2 beers. Then I started working out, then I got fixed. Yeah, bro. Because your body's tired. If you can't sleep, it's because your body's telling you didn't do shit today. Good job, Sal. Fixed, I'm not drinking or it hasn't changed massive. I mean, mood-wise, state-wise, no. Drinking was never something I really enjoyed. Drinking, like I see why people do it, but I've been working out for 19 years. You know, so my high always came from women and drink and working out. That's the thing. My drug of choice was never alcohol like that. It was always lust. Yeah. Yeah. And Coke, no, bro. I've done Coke like 3 or 4 times in my life. I never liked Coke. Energy? I already have energy. I don't need more energy. I never liked cocaine, bro. Well, this is nasty, bro. The first time I ever did snow was when I was 19. Does your girlfriend? Yeah, she's visiting her friends in Orlando right now. Do you want to get married and have family? I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I do. I do. Fuck, I had this fucking thing, man. You want kids? Of course. Of course. Yeah, dude, kids would be great. We're at 53. I really want some coffee. I'm a teacher, still don't know. Fence tat on your bicep? Yeah. I mean, I don't think anyone ever had a kid. I mean, that's not true. I mean, ask most mothers. Like, it's like getting a dog, I feel like. I never regretted getting my dog. Keep pushing, puppy. Oh, yeah. Keep pushing. Exactly. Right? And the thing is, they don't last long, though. Dogs don't last long. They're not gonna be very long. Hopefully your kids can last fucking 90 years, you know? You know? You think you got softer since she moved in or it made the differences? I wouldn't say I got softer. It's a balance a little bit more now. Bingo. Right? It's more balanced. It's more like a balance, dude. Because I can't be fucking the whole time with her, you know? Like, you can't, you know? Everyone trying to F you in every angle. Andy, no, that's not true, brother. No one's trying to F me in every angle, bro. If they're trying to F you in every angle, there's a couple things. Number one, you're not that good of a person that you think you are. And number two, you're not really respectable. You feel me? People who don't respect other people take advantage of them. You have to understand that. Okay, it ain't worth it. Yeah, I don't know if it's not worth it. Do you recommend people do drugs? At least once. Right? My life is too short to be stiff about everything in life. 420, big kush. I mean, yeah, you smoke and you drink. But that's who you want to be in life, bro. I don't want to be that, bro. I want to be a better example for people. That's the difference, though, bro. Like, you're kind of living for you. I don't want to live for myself. I want to serve God, and I want to serve people. I want to be a better example for people because people need it. Ecuador flag. That's a Colombian flag. Ciao, fucking Colombia, bro. It is a hard balance in a relationship. Everything has its difficulties, right? Everything has its difficulties. If there's no difficulties, there would be no growth, right? That's it. How can you be respectable? Do things that are difficult, bro. Wake up early as fuck, dude. 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. That's hard. Damn, you woke up early. What time did you wake up today? 5. Fuck, that's good. What'd you do? I read the Bible. Fuck, dude, that's respectable. Or you can read any book. I read a book on fucking personal, how to speak to people. I read a book on financing. I read a story, whatever it might be. Number 3, go work out. Go knock out fucking 100 burpees. Go knock out a leg workout. Go knock out a bicep workout. I woke up and then from there, then go get a good meal. What'd you eat this morning? I ate fucking 40 grams of protein, 20 grams of carbs, and 5 grams of fat. Damn, like, you know what's in your food? That's fucking tough. That's respectable. And you do that long enough, you start to lose body fat. You start to build more muscle. You take your shirt off, people look at you, damn, bro, like that's discipline right there. That's how you become respectable, by doing things that people know they should be doing, but they fail to do it. And so is what we should also, yeah. In order to be respected, should I brag about what I do if people ask? Don't. You don't have to brag about you don't have to brag about knowing how to eat and training consistently. You take your shirt off, people are like, fuck, dude, what do you do? No, it's the Colombian flag. Certain basis when it comes to respect, but there are many aspects of human different, right? In what they respect. Again, but universally, people respect people that work out because it's fucking difficult, right? What's up, nose guys? Right? People respect someone who makes a significant amount of money because it's difficult. People respect somebody who's sober because, damn, that's fucking difficult. Right? I respect someone who's with, like, in a relation for like 10 years. Like, damn, how long you guys been together for? 10, 15 years. Damn, that's a long time, bro. You know? Never let anyone take that from you. Yeah, 100%. I don't disagree. Right? But you're more than enough now, which is a fucking crazy thing to say. Right? You don't have to get better. Right? I like it. I don't know. I need to charge this phone. Yeah. I'm sober. Good job, brother. I'm telling you. Who gives a shit if someone respects you and things like that? It's not about someone respecting you. I'm saying what people respect, right? What people respect. But my friends don't respect me. It's people that don't drink, like they might not mind, but they don't respect it either. Then forget about it. Who cares, bro? It's about, do you respect yourself, right? Is what I would call universal respect. But on the making money thing, don't get me wrong, but that's just American mindset. No, bro, because money allows you to take care of people that you love, right? That's it. Making money is a very difficult thing. Most people can't make it, right? It's respectable. So when you see someone that's able to, bro, when you're able to fucking pay the bill for the whole table, when you're able to take care of people you care about, yo, I'll pay for that. Don't worry, I'll fucking take care of that. Like, fuck, your fucking home just burned down or something like that. That's so respectable, bro. Because most people are just trying to take care of themselves. You were on a mission to get the most shredded abs. How did the peak look like? The peak was fucking peaking, bro. I don't know, my phone's dead. My phone's dead. I was, bro. I think I got to a really good fucking spot. Yeah. This probably, yeah. I have more photos on it, but yeah, I pretty much fucking, I got to hear my obliques were diced. Yeah. Providing making as much money as possible. Yeah. Are giving a hand and advice people need it is perspectives and so way. Yeah, 100%. But here's the thing: what kind of advice are you giving? Where's it coming from? You feel me? Imagine a fat guy giving fitness advice. He's giving you advice on how you should get in better shape, but the motherfucker's not even in shape. Right? Think about it that way. You know? You gotta have the results. You know? Wants to build a friendship, so maybe we can try again in the future. Is that normal? She doesn't want to be with you. Yeah, how difficult would it be to maintain that? It's very difficult. Very difficult. When you go from a different religion, I don't know about that. Hear me out. I can't even sleep thinking about that shit. About what stuff? Yeah, listen, my ex wants to build a friendship, so maybe you can try again. That's bullshit. She doesn't want to be with you, bro. She's just trying to give you hope, right? That's funny as fuck. I don't hate to break it to you. I'm glad I can tell you the truth, bro. Any girl that says, well, we'll be friends now, you're letting her dictate the relationship. And you're just going to be like, okay, it's okay. Like, we'll be friends. And then if you want to be with me later on, I'll wait for you. Bro, I'm just saying, bro. You know, like, you can be friends, but focus on what you got to do, bro. I wouldn't wait. Yeah, bro, you can maintain that, but not so much, bro. It's tougher, man. I think if you have your peaks and valleys. Yeah, fucking. Push numbers. That's funny. Page off blue face, but Are you Ecuadorian or Brazilian? My girlfriend's Brazilian. That's the Colombian flag and the American flag. Again. How old are you if you're math? I'm 31, brother. Did you watch the Z's documentary? No, I don't really want to. Everything on the show, get all that on you and moments you see and chick. Yeah. Yeah, just focus on you, bro. Focus on you, focus on God. Focus on getting yourself in better shape. Focus on your money. And see how things go, bro. Celebrity crush? I don't know if it's a celebrity crush, but I love her music. Charlotte DeWitt. So you're Ecuadorian, that's why you're like, no, I'm not Ecuadorian. Love versus their friends is hard. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm new to Voodoo. Can you stand still? I want to see your face. Kind of scared of you. No. Or is it your actual nose or filter? It's my nose. That's not a good one. I love Charlotte DeWitt. It's completely understandable why you think this way. I mean, okay. At 31, what have I done? I started my first business when I was 25 years old. I had my own gym by the time I was 25. Then I built a second company, an online coaching business, which I run now. I've lived in few fucking different places. I've had many relationships, right? I've been working out for 19 years. I've been reading. I've read so many fucking books since I was 19 years old. I've spent over 75 grand on working with mentors. I would say I have a pretty good level of wisdom. But knowledge is around at the end. Yeah, I know. My nose is precious, bro. Because people are astonished, right? Is your organ healthy? Yeah, from my levels, yeah. So you exploited the labor of others since you were doing Dunning-Kruger. So, 13. Wow. Good job. That's beautiful. Door when you sleep at night? No. I leave the door open. I have a Doberman. Who protects me. Come here. I have this giant dog that protects me. I don't need to lock the door. I have a dog. And he takes care of me. So you don't know. You protect me. You protect me. All right, let me get some fucking coffee. 2 dogs. All right, let me get some coffee. I'll be right back. I actually want to fucking eat, dude. Leon! Why do you smell like gas? I can teach now, man. I mean, what do we have yeah. Okay. Your vision perfectly clear? No, not at all. I actually don't have that great of vision. It's not the worst. Ay, come mierdas. Yeah, I have to fucking do all that fucking shit. Crazy cocoa bananas. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, questions. Questions and concerns. Jesus Christ, bro. My fucking Facebook, bro. Hey, some steak and ramen now. Who's hungry? No, actually, that sounds fucking good as fuck. All right, so today's lessons. This marker. Let's do this. Okay. What are you gonna teach today? What was this? What was this thing about? Oh, dealing with adversity. Yeah, dude. I'll teach for like 20 minutes. I always like to teach about the path of destruction. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I'm sorry. I smell poop because of you. It's like, how long can I take it now, you know? What? Alright. Find a hobby group, build in people community and less pressure to make plans, activities. What? Hello, princess. Alright, cool. You're lucky you can cosplay the Punisher pretty well. Yeah, I've heard that before. When I cut my hair like this, I can. Hey, bro, do you have any advice on what to do when you got no friends or you're just alone? Like for someone that goes to college and got no one, maybe only. Oh, it's you, Andy. Acquaintances? Yeah, brother. I mean, you have a couple things you can do. Genetics Lottery, he's a normal deal. What the fuck is up with these comments? I mean, no, you know, no. There's times where I just feel worthless due to bad habits, but don't know how to change it. Two great questions. I'm gonna answer these fucking questions. Okay. Beautiful questions, bro. Like, if I had no friends, I mean, that's why I post content, bro. Like, all right, so that's a great question. I'm gonna fucking do this. Okay, beautiful questions. You're in college, bro. I was in college at one point too. Period of time, bro. Then you can always fucking document, right? You have an option, right? So for example, if you're alone, if I was in your shoes, okay, if I was in your shoes and I was at college alone, the first thing I would do is gonna be, bro, the first thing is gym, bro. Gym, workouts. Right? If I was studying and I was going to school and I felt alone, number one, I make sure I work out, okay? At the gym, you can make fucking friends at the gym. I made some really good friends at the gym. I'm like, yo, bro, like, nice physique. I would compliment, bro, you have a fucking great physique. Like, compliment. You have to get out of the shyness. If you're too introverted, you're never gonna make friends. You know, you gotta be somebody that can at least compliment and be kind to somebody. You know, if you're I would go to the gym and I would work out and then I'd be like, hey, like, how often do you work out here? This, like this. What's your name? This. Remember this, bro. Be interested. And then be interesting. That's it. Be interested and then be interested. It's interesting. That was your weakest moments condition. Yeah, he's not wrong. Yeah, right. Like that's the first thing I would do. Gym, right? Second thing I can do, bro. Like there's a time when I was a kid. When I was a kid, and I would stay home. The only thing my parents would let me do is go to school, baseball practice, and go home. That's it. I made friends online, right? Online. Right? I played this game called RuneScape. right? So I played a game called RuneScape, right? Say you stay home and you're going to college and all you're going to do is fucking stay home and play fucking video games. You can go to fucking Facebook groups, right? And join. There's a community for this game. I'm in the community. I never say anything because I don't play the game anymore. But I like seeing the people in the community. So that's what I would do. I'd fucking go in here, right, online, go to the Facebook, go find the group. If you play RuneScape, you play Call of Duty, you play something, you'll find people, bro. But like if you sit here and you play the fucking victim, it's not gonna fucking work. That's number 2. Number 3, this is what I would do. If you're in college and you're single, bro, download fucking Tinder, right? Download Hinge, right? This is what I would do. Download fucking Bumble, right? And just talk to girls. Right? Talk to girls. Yo, do you want to get coffee? Like, you don't have to go in there thinking, I'm going to sleep with these girls. I just want to have a girl to hang out with. Right? Let's go get coffee. Let's go walk around campus. Whatever. But like, just, there's a girl out there who's kind of lonely too. You know? Like, someone's out there and they're lonely. Go out there and be like, hey, like, what's up? My name's fucking Andy. This, like, what classes are you in? What are you majoring in? Be interested and then be interesting. Hey, what's up? My name's like, what do you do? What this, that? Oh, I do this. I'm majoring in this. I really want to do this. I work out a few times a week. Do you want to go grab some coffee? Yeah, sure. Why not? Boom. Right? Somebody's crying, yelling, and die. And you punch him. And I want in order to build myself up. Bro, Andy, then be fucking alone, bro. You can't have one with the other. I gotta work and I gotta study. I'm like, then don't have friends, bro. Then don't complain you have friends, bro. Don't sit here and complain that you don't have friends. If you're telling me I gotta work and I gotta study, then fucking be lonely, bro. Right? Like, but don't fucking bitch about not having friends and then tell me, but I gotta work and I gotta study. Then you just fucking complain. You don't want an answer. You just want to fucking bitch. Legit feel alright. Accepting it's hard for anyone to talk to each other and talk. Yeah. Is it bad to be alone? No, it's not bad to be alone. But if you don't want to be alone, then do something about it. But don't ask somebody for advice on how to not be alone and then give an excuse of why you can't do any of these things. Bro, I just gave you 3 ways for you to actually be social. Right? And what helps you be more social? All of this, what helps you be more social comes down to one thing. That's it. That's it. What helps you be more social is confidence. That is a beautiful song, bro. I was a nerd, bro. I fucking love RuneScape, bro. Get out of here. Okay. Hold on. Let me answer this. All right. Oh wow. Okay, let me answer this one question. Hold on. I'll tell you, I've been out of college for a couple of years, a different reason. I'll tell you what, I've been out of college. I know people who are ahead now, and I gotta restart. Bro, stop fucking comparing yourself. All right, legit feel sorry for myself because of my past and fucking big time. I've been in jail, and alcohol has been really fixed. I know the gym and everything is with physical activity helps. Of course. Okay, beautiful, brother. So, okay, I like that. Let me help you out with that. Okay. So. Bro, I love this, bro. I love you helping people. Bro, the first things first, right? And then, bro, if you feel like you fucked up in your life, the first thing I would tell yourself, bro, it's like, the first thing you need to do is you need to give yourself grace, bro. Right? You need to give yourself grace. You've been to jail, you were drunk, you alcohol, all these things, right? You need to give yourself some grace. I never used to like the word grace. Never liked that. I always believed be hard on yourself, be hard on yourself, be hard on yourself. But the first step into it is like, you can't just consistently beat yourself down because of the mistakes you made. Because it's not going to make you any better. Because you're just bringing the past into the present, which is making the future look exactly like the past. You know, so you never get to actually move forward. You're stuck in, you're still in handcuffs. Even though you're not in jail no more. You know, you're still in handcuffs and you're like, fuck, dude, I should not. You know, you're wasting the only time you have, right? Think of an hourglass, right? This is the only time you have right here. The only time left, right? This is the time that's already passed by. It's the time that's passed is the only time you have left. The little trickle, right? We have no idea how much time you have left here. You have no idea. But why are you going to spend the only time you have thinking about something that is just not there no more? Obvious, but it's a day-to-day thing. That goes for a lot of us. Every moment that you're thinking about what happened, what could have been, should have, could have, would have, why this, like you're wasting the only time we actually have to think about the things that can be. Right? So number one is give yourself grace. Like, bro, you're good. You're okay. Like, you made a mistake. That's part of life. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. God forgives me. I forgive myself. The second thing that would dramatically change your life, is what I have tattooed on here, which is gratitude. Bro, be so thankful. Take the time throughout your day to be so thankful. Throughout my day, bro, I thank God for everything, bro. I thank God for everything. Thank you for waking me up. Thank you for a heart. Thank you for a roof over my head. Thank you for food in the fridge. Thank you for my health. Thank you for the people in my life, my mother, my father, my brother. Thank you so much for an opportunity. Thank you so much for my business. Thank you so much for my legs, my arms, everything in my life. I'm like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because the law of gratitude is the law of gratitude. Every time you're in your mind and you're saying thank you and thank you and thank you, you're receiving. Now you're putting yourself in a vibration of receiving. Because anytime somebody gives you something, you're saying thank you, thank you. So if you're constantly in a state of gratitude, thank you for that, the world is going to give you more. Versus like, why am I doing this? Why don't I have this? You're thinking in lack. You're thinking scarcity. You're thinking not enough. And so the world is just going to be a mirror. It's going to reflect the way you're feeling, the way you're vibrating. Poopy pies. Poopy pies. I like the words you're saying, but I don't fucking like your username. Poopy pies. What is this? Right? So that's what I would do. Grace and gratitude. Right? Now, you grew the beer bag. Yeah, I did. Now we come to this, right? You have destructive habits, okay? There's two ways to get yourself out of destructive habits. Number one, you set up some structure, right? Because you know what you have to do. That's the thing. Like, you know what you have to do. You know if you wake up early, right? I would get this book called Jesus Calling. I don't have it right here, right? Get closer to God. God gives you faith. Faith has helped me in my life in so many times. Faith just reminds you that everything is going to be okay. Faith allows you to believe in what you can't see. That's what faith is. You know, faith allows you, whether you believe God is real or not, when you read the word, and it's like, like Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you hope in the future. Some of the worst things in life that happen to us become the best thing that could have happened to us because they mold us into people that, when I, at 25, or even 20, I drove to California. I dropped out of college. I drove to California. I wanted to be a bodybuilder. I was building my business, and then I started playing too many video games. I went broke, and eventually what ended up happening was I ended up having to go live at my friend's house back in Florida in Jacksonville. I lived on his floor. Eventually I got a fucking mattress to sleep on, but I had no car, no money, no job, nothing at 21 years old. And I'm like, what am I going to do with my life? And that led me to finding out more about God. That's when I first found out what happened to Jesus. And I'm like, what do I do with my life now? Like, I have no idea. And I was there for 3 months trying to do something online, but nothing was clicking. Nothing was clicking. And eventually I said, I got to go back to my old job. I got to go work with my old mentor. So I moved back down south. I used to work at this gym called BoxFit. And my mentor was very successful. but he already hired someone new. The crazy part is the day that I got back, he's like, hey, do you want to teach class? Like one day from 3, right? From 3 to 8? I'm like, sure. And so I taught class. The next day, one of the trainers pretty much has a heart attack, right? One of the trainers had a heart attack. So like, it's an unfortunate event, but now he needs a trainer full time. So then I literally got back one day. The next day the guy had a heart attack, and now I'm back in full time. You know? So you gotta understand, like, some of the things in life, they lead you, there's always going to be something great coming out of any situation if you allow it. Charles, I need fuck with it. They've been cut off from your children, stuck in a hole. How do you get that going? What would you recommend? Thanks. Of course, brother. I like that question. Let me answer that question, right? Okay. What if you feel depressed that you've been cut off from your children and stuck in a hole? How do you? Okay. Beautiful. So that reminds me. I like that. I like when people say like you're stuck in a hole because it's beautiful. Because think about it this way, right? Right? Same formula. Same formula technically. Grace, gratitude, right? Grace and gratitude. Give yourself grace. Yo, like forgive yourself. Like don't beat yourself up. Gratitude. Thank everything because grace allows you, remember, grace allows you to take the pressure off. Right? We like pressure, but take the negative pressure, right? Grace takes the negative pressure off. That negative self-talk that is not making things better. Then gratitude, right? Does gratitude have 2 fucking T's? Right? Gratitude gives you, right? Gives you a sense of abundance. Because I have this, I have this. You start to realize how much you actually have. How much more opportunity you have. Just because it's in front of us doesn't mean we notice it. So use grace to forgive yourself and stop speaking to yourself so fucking negatively and making your situation worse than what it really is. And gratitude reminds you how much opportunity there is around you. Just the simple fact that you woke up, the simple fact that you can walk, you can breathe, the simple fact that you might have a roof over your head is more than enough. And so from there, then you take this next approach where you realize it's like, how do you get yourself out of this hole? I'm gonna bring this up real quick. I don't have my fucking phone, it's dead and shit. We're gonna use this. Yeah, it's right here. You can't really see it on the ceiling, right?
My body makes the jump.
Bruce Wayne is in the jail cell in Batman. He's doing sit-ups.
My soul is as ready to escape as my body.
Fear is why you fed.
No, I'm not afraid. I'm angry.
Right? So what is he fucking doing? What is he doing? He's at the fucking bottom, bro. Right? He's at the fucking bottom. He's at the fucking bottom. What is he doing? What is he doing? He's making his fucking body stronger. He's not at the fucking gym. He's doing fucking sit-ups. He's doing pull-ups. He's doing push-ups. He's strengthening the body. When you strengthen the body, you strengthen the mind. When you strengthen the mind, you strengthen the soul. It doesn't matter where you are. It's what you're going to do with where you are. This man is a fucking billionaire, got fucking beat the shit up, and he's at the bottom. Literally has to climb his way out. What's the first thing he does? I need to get my body stronger. Because the body carries the mind, right? And then it carries your soul. So whenever you're feeling yourself down, these are the steps. That's where it all starts, man. That's where it all starts here. And then where we are, the next thing, right? Body, mind, soul, is gonna come down to your nutrition. Right? Your nutrition's huge. If you're feeding your body shit, you're not gonna be able to have the energy. Every time that you feed your body shitty ass food, right? It's called an energy leak. Right? Every time you eat fast food or you eat sweets, sugar, all these things, how do you feel afterwards? You feel guilty. You don't like the way you look. You don't like the way you feel. You lack energy. You lose energy. So then how do you expect yourself to work hard on your body, work hard on your mind when your digestive system is fucked up, when you're bloated, when you're lacking energy, you look in the body, you have all this fucking body fat, this extra weight you're carrying. Some of you guys are carrying an extra 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds of body fat. Fat, just body fat. Unnecessary body fat. You're not fucking lean. When you're lean, you don't have to carry that extra fucking weight that's unnecessary. You're making things difficult for you because you're carrying unnecessary weight. Let go of that. Life is already trying to fucking put more weight on you. And this thing is, these two choices are all up to you. These are in your fucking control. You can't control what your wife, your girlfriend, your best friend, your co-workers, the economy, the fucking sun, the rain. You can't control any of that shit. But you can highly control what you do with your body, what you put in your body, and how you think. This is the mind. Mindset. Your mindset should be on grace and gratitude, right? Then this is the physical act of it, right? The training and the nutrition. Mindset, training, nutrition. These three things, if you amplify those things, you'll realize that everything around you does not change, but because you changed, everything around you has to evolve. Because your perspective evolves. Your problems are never the issue. The issue is the problem that you have with yourself. The issue is the problem you have with yourself and how you feel about yourself. Because you're not giving yourself enough grace, which is like, Joe, just forgive yourself about what happened. Forgive yourself about what happened. Speak more positive about yourself. Because if you don't give yourself grace, you're going to beat yourself up over things that happen. Get it? We all make mistakes. I've made a shit ton of fucking mistakes. I made relationship mistakes, physical mistakes, financial mistakes, spiritual mistakes. But I'm not going to sit here and beat myself up over it. Of course, brother. Of course. And this is why I coach this, right? This is the type of business that I run, because this is what's changed my life. I've drank, I've done drugs, I've slept around, I've lost faith. You know, I've done a lot of wrong things, and everything has always led me back to this. Mindset, training, and nutrition, because this always dictates how my life is, because it dictates how I behave and how I look at myself and how I feel about myself. Because I will treat people depending on how I feel about myself. If I don't feel like I respect myself, if I don't feel proud of myself, if I don't feel good about who I am and what I'm doing, if I'm feeling guilty about myself, if I feel shame, if I feel regret, if I feel anger, if I'm frustrated, do you think I'm going to treat people right? No. And it's not the people, it's me, it's you. There's nothing wrong with people. Everything, you can treat people with the utmost respect, even if they disrespect you. Right? Because nobody can disrespect you if you know you respect yourself. But it starts there. You don't have to change things around. You have to change everything internal, because everything outside of you is just simply a reflection of you. Where you are, there you are. Remember that quote. Where you are, there you are. That's deep. Some of you guys won't understand that, but that's deep. Where you are, there you are. Everywhere you look, that's where you are. Everything you look at is, and how you feel about it is simply a reflection of you. Because the day that you wake up, right, you have grace, you have gratitude, you make your body stronger, you're eating the right things. You have massive, massive, positive self-talk, right? You have massive positive self-talk. You look in the mirror, you're proud of yourself because of what you've done. Right? You put down the vices, you put down the liquor, you put down the drugs, you put down the fucking overeating. You put that down. Man, I did that. I'm proud of myself. I can look myself in the mirror and I did that. And you stack enough wins, you stack enough days like that, it becomes a week, a month, a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. Everything around you must grow because you're growing as a person. Don't just hang in there, bro. Push forward, bro. If you practice all this, motherfucking UFO, go to the link in my bio, go to my website. Scroll down where it says the 7-day mindset challenge. Take that challenge. This goes for you guys too. Go to the link in my bio, take the 7-day mindset challenge, bro. Give me 7 days. It's not working out and I feel great. Fuck yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. All you need is that push. No, that's up to you, bro. I'm drinking coffee. I haven't fucking eaten in 36 hours now. I haven't had anything to eat but fucking water and coffee in 36 hours. I'm 13 years sober and it's becoming a big problem this past year. Yeah, UFO, bro, because the pain got unbearable. So you started to drink because the pain got unbearable. Dude, drop down right now, do 25 push-ups. Fuck everything else. Now you've learned the lessons, put it to action. Drop down and do 25 push-ups. How do you deal with comparison while you are on a journey to better yourself? Because I'm grateful. How do I deal with comparison when you're on the journey to better yourself? Gratitude. Gratitude, because when you start to compare, you start to think in lack. You start to think in lack. I don't have what they have. That's lack. That's not gratitude. You're not grateful for where you are. So you deal with comparison by being grateful for what you already have. Times today about to eat steak and noodles. I'm feeling kind of nice. Are you drinking again? Yeah. How long am I fasting for? I don't fucking know, dude. I might not eat today either. I don't fucking know. I'm not really. There's no goal in mind. I'm just taking it hour by hour by hour by hour. But I like it. I have more energy. I'm doing good because my levels are off. But that's a whole different story, right? I got blood work done a couple days ago, waiting for my test results, and then I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do. But even me, bro, I've been having health issues. I've been having fucking health issues the past 3 months. I've had massive health issues, massive mood swings, bro. Mood swings. I haven't even fucking worked out today, right? I usually work out every single fucking morning. Every morning. I don't care if it's even 25 push-ups. I haven't even done that today. I'll get my workout in today for sure. I'll still work out, but I don't want to work out. I don't want to fucking, my energy is a lot better today. For the last 3 months, it's been difficult. It has not been easy. Right? So, Pro God, hello, I see you, right? So you got to be careful with these energy leaks, man. Energy is everything, man. Energy is everything. If you have no energy, if you have no confidence, you're shitting on yourself by not following through with what you know you should do. It's already August, man. What about coffee? Coffee and water. That's the only thing I'm having. What's up, Michelle? Coffee and water is all I'm having. That's it. When I fast, I just have coffee. Is this optimal for muscle growth? No, not at all. No, yeah, no food. This is not optimal for muscle growth. Like I've lost not size. You don't lose muscle in fucking 2 days. You lose fullness, right? You lose fullness because you have no glycogen. Your muscle bellies aren't full. My muscle bellies aren't full with a protein or carbohydrates. So I'm a lot flatter. That's what ends up happening because your body starts to use all the glycogen that you had. And if you have no protein going into your muscle, then you're not filling that muscle belly up. Yeah. So I don't recommend this for anyone that's, to me, it's just like, it's more like health. It's more like health. Clear my gut, giving me more energy for a bit. And then it's also clarity. But at the end of the day, you can get that with macros. So I don't recommend this for everybody at all. Yeah, man, you know? I've been doing this for a very long time, and I want to do less of this, you know? Yeah, and this is when you have that energy, when you feel good, and when you feel good, you want to do good. But when you don't have energy, you don't ever want to take on more than what you can handle. But this is the key, man. And when I train people, when I coach people, just the other day, my fucking phone is dead, but I need to charge it. Come on. Yeah. What's up, beautiful people? Yeah. So why do people fast? Because they think it's a way to drop weight, and you will drop it, right? We're doing it. I'm just drinking coffee, bro. Black coffee for the last 36 hours. 36 now. I stopped eating at 10 p.m. on 2 days ago. I think 2 days. Yeah, 2 days ago, right? And I just been drinking. I didn't eat anything yesterday, just water and coffee. And this morning I drink water and coffee. That's it. Yeah, and it's like, again, it's for me personally. But I have my clients doing what they need to be doing. Their macros, understanding that, you know, and it's overcoming that. What was the Puerto Rican Sergio Ramos, right? Fucking Sergio Ramos, yeah. But I don't know when I'm gonna eat, bro. I don't know when I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna work out today, and then I'll see, bro. I might not eat today, right? Let me see how far I can take this. Sometimes the longest I've ever gone, I think, was 42 hours. I did a 42-hour fast, and then it's just random, bro. It's just random. I'm like, you know what? Let me push myself, see what I can do, you know. But I think an even harder way to push yourself is to eat only a certain amount of macros. I think the water and the coffee, it curbs the hunger. I think what's harder than this is actually having low macros. Yeah. It's very interesting when you do this kind of fast. I'm free. It means I feel confident. And now I am free. It's beautiful. I love it. Fuck, I need to charge my phone again? What the fuck? How much battery does that other phone have? Me though, I need more protein after my workout. Yeah, bro, if you're eating one meal, bro, you're never going to grow. Like, if you fast and you only eat one meal, you're never going to grow because you're not giving your body enough, right? You're never going to give your body enough protein to actually build muscle. Yeah, bro, how could you, bro? You feel me? I'm getting more cut though because you're losing muscle and fat, bro. You have to understand the only way you sustain muscle is through protein. And if you're working out and you're not eating enough protein, you're losing muscle. Yeah, that's how it works. Of course, you're getting more cut though because you're losing muscle and fat, dude. How can muscle stay if it has no protein? Imagine having a gas tank. If you're driving all the time and you're not putting gas in the gas tank, you're gonna run out of gas. And so the biggest mistake you can do for building muscle and losing body fat is cut out your protein. Have very little protein, forget about it. Why do you think the biggest people, the top of the top of the top of people who focus on building the best bodies in the world, which are bodybuilders, focus so much on protein? Why do you think they eat 5-6 times a day? And it's protein, 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 because they're trying to build the most muscle. The most muscle. Thank you. I gotta fucking, yeah. You know, so it's like if you're cutting your protein down, you're not allowing your body, how do you expect to build something new when you have no material, right? If you're hungry, you're hungry. Coffee and water ain't gonna curb anything. If you're hungry, you're hungry. Yeah, but you know what fucking curbs hunger? Having a fucking mindset of a fucking G, bro. Fuck it, I don't need that shit. And it's also a good testament of how strong are you, right? How mentally strong are you? Are you gonna give in to your stomach growling? I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat. You're not fucking hungry, bro. Do I look like I'm starving? I'm not starving at all, bro. I don't really have much body fat, but I can be fine. There's people on the other side of the country and the other side of the fucking world who fucking eat once a week, bro. We'll speak to you Sunday. Thanks for the content. Of course, UFO. Looking forward to it, my brother. Yeah, bro. It's perspective, bro. It's perspective, man. And also, you have to think about why else you're doing this, man. Why else you do is when you reduce that level of food as well, man. You gain a level of clarity. That's what you have to understand. When your body's not focused on fucking digesting shitty food, there's a reason when you meet people who are fit, they have more fucking energy. They're much more happier because their body is not focused on tearing down shitty ass food. You're shooting yourself in the foot and you're wasting fucking money when you buy shitty food. Like, you have to look in the mirror. That's your fucking investment. Right? Look in the mirror. That's your investment. That's where your money's gone. You taking money and this is what you got. You paid for that body. Crazy, right? You paid for that body. Top of the morning to you. Right? You can go far. You can fucking ride a bike. I don't care, brother. Bro, I gotta fucking piss. Can I go pee? I go pee. I'm drinking so much water. Yeah, and so the glycogen goes away. Yeah, and the glycogen. My dog, he's on the bed. Fuck yeah, dude. How are you, bro? Be loved. No, I'm not. For fat loss, should I go run or walk? For fat loss, alright, because they sit there all day eating the stack and we're so big. Girls and people are human. What's better for fat loss, running or walking? Neither. Where do you think you got body fat from, right? If you're trying to lose, right? If you're trying to get leaner, right? If you're trying to lose love handles, you're trying to lose back fat, man boobs, right? You gotta understand. I always take this home with you, right? Right? I want you to always remember this. I always want you to remember this, bro. Anytime, right? Anytime that you think about losing body fat, anytime anyone ever asks you again, how do I lose body fat? How do I lose body? Should I do cardio? You have to think about this question, right? Why do you think, if you take your hand, pinch your stomach, pinch that fat that you have, grab your man boobs, pinch that fat you have, look down, look at the beer gut you have, look at all the fat you have. Grab a chunk of your love handles. Yeah, it's not so nice, is it? Right? Right. Let me tell you. Why do you have that? Why do you still have that? Right? Why? Is it A, because you're not lifting? Because you're not lifting weights? Right? Is it A, because you're not lifting weight? Is it B, because you're not doing cardio every day? Right? Again, hold on to those love handles. Hold on to that lower stomach. Hold on to the man boobs. Hold on to that. Right? Or is it C, because you eat whenever and how much, however much you want. Right? Why do you still have all of that? Why do you still have all that? Is it A, because you're not lifting weights? Is it B, because you're not doing enough cardio? Or is it C, because you eat whatever and however much you want every single fucking day? It's only one. Right? Is it A, B, or C? Put it in the chat. A, B, or C? A, B, or C? If you said C, correct. Right? C. It's all it is. It's C. It is C. Right? How many times have you gone to the gym? How many times do you do cardio? You still haven't lost this. You've done cardio. You've lifted weights. What's the one thing you've yet to really be consistent with and change and understand? Your food. To this day, you still eat what you want. Right? This is why you gain body fat. And I find it so funny when people I gotta lose weight, I gotta start going to the gym, I gotta start lifting, I gotta start doing cardio. That's the first thing. But you will never hear someone say, I gotta start fucking actually changing the things that I eat. Right? And why do you think most people think it's this? And I'm gonna tell you right now, because when it comes to this, when it comes to changing your food, the biggest thing behind that is fear. Right? And this is fear as well too. Right? Everything stems behind fear. Thyroid is a problem. Thyroid is not a problem, Michelle. Like, you don't eat enough protein. Number one, you eat a yogurt and a banana, which is nothing but carbs and fats. Right? You're not losing weight because you're not eating enough protein. I've already figured that out when I had a call with you. That's most people's issue too. It's C. It's all it is. It's C. It's C. It's C. Right? And a lot of you guys, right, will not change your diet because you're afraid. You're afraid of the cravings. You're afraid of, like, what if I can't eat my favorite food anymore? I don't want to stop eating the things I like. So you feel like you're losing. Right? When you go on a diet, you're like, fuck, or you've gone on a diet before and it was fucking miserable. You're like, fuck, dude, I'm hungry, I'm craving, this is too tough. Yeah, of course. Right? So that's what you have to understand. Like, you've never been taught how macros work. You've never been taught and actually giving you a plan. Imagine if you went to school. Imagine we're in a class and each of you submitted your goals. You submitted your goals to me. You submitted where you are, where you want to go, what your struggle is, and every one of you got a meal plan, you got a workout plan. And every day we showed up to class. Every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all day, every single day. Did you track your macros? Did you go to the gym? Did you track your macros? Do you think all of us would probably get in shape? Right? And say it got too difficult. We partnered up. Jessica and Amy together. Ryan and John, you guys together. You guys are going to keep each other accountable. Make sure you eat your macros, you get your macros in there, and make sure you guys show up. Tomorrow, come to class and show me your stuff. Think about that class, and we had that whole class for a whole year. Right? Sugar's the problem. Sugar's not the problem. The problem is you knowing what to eat. Sugar is not the problem. Sugar didn't do shit to you. Sugar just stays there. Sugar did not make you fat. You decided to overconsume sugar. Sugar is just chilling, bro. Sugar didn't tell you to eat more of it. No, sugar's just chilling, bro. I'll eat sugar. Do you think I'll get fat if I eat sugar? No. Because it's not about the sugar. It's about where you are, where you want to go. You can still have sugar, but where are you? Right? Where are you in your journey? Doctors say don't eat after 9 p.m. That's the stupidest thing you'll ever fucking hear. Don't eat after 9 p.m. So at 9:01, your body just starts putting fat. No, let me explain. I'll debunk that right now, actually. Right? I'll debunk all the fucking diets. Right? All diets simply are the same. Right? Let me teach you something. Right? And do you see any supplements here? Right? Do you see any supplements? If you see me on here all the time, you'll notice I never ever push supplements. I never ever push supplements.
because that's not what's going to give you the long term. I've been working out for 19 years. My goal here is to get you to be in shape and get you to actually live a healthy lifestyle for the rest of your life. Right? Creatine, I don't even take creatine. I don't even fucking take creatine anymore. I stopped taking it because I just don't give a fuck about creatine. I don't care about creatine. I just don't care, dude. Like, I eat my meals, I work out, stay consistent. But I've been doing that for 19 years, dude. Okay? 19 years. And the people that I train, they get in shape fast. Fast. Because I built a lifestyle and I built a coaching program based on a lifestyle, not a quick fix. That's the key there. It's a building a lifestyle. Being someone who enjoys training, enjoys eating, enjoys the fruits of their labor, which is the ability to take your shirt off, the ability to go on a run with your kids, the ability to wake up and be excited about your day. My whole process and my whole coaching is about, I want you to enjoy your life. And a fruitful life is a life that you feel proud of who you are and your daily habits. But at times, if you're having negative habits, you need someone in your life to kick your ass. You need someone in your life that's supporting you. Ask yourself this question. If you had one person in your life who woke you up, told you what to eat, told you how to train, motivated you to get moving forward, would your life get drastically better or would it get drastically worse? There you go. There you go. Right. If every one of you got one person in their life to push you, to wake you up, to tell you what to eat, how to train, your life would drastically get better. The question is, why don't you have someone in your life to push you? If you had your own personal coach, yo, bro, like if I dropped, what would happen to your life if you lost 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 40 pounds, 50 pounds? What changes would you see, right? People don't want accountability. No, people do want accountability. Why do you think people watch motivational videos? People don't want to be fat, dude. Right? You think that person watching right now, do you think they want to keep this? I know you don't want to keep this. I know you hate that. I know you think about the lack of energy you have. I know you hate being unmotivated. I know you hate waking up and not realizing that you look in the mirror and you don't like what you see. Toys don't live, whatever. Neighborhood only. I got a whiteboard. Look at me now. I'm so cool to talk, taking people's money, link up. Neighborhood only. I mean, bro, you don't have to be here, brother. Falling off a building on the lower side. So much. Don't worry about it. Right? So that's the thing. And I want you to think about that. What would happen if you lost it? Put yourself in that situation where, damn, if I lost 20 fucking pounds, what would I do? If I lost 30 pounds, if I can finally take my shirt off and be confident, what would I do? Would I still be at the same job? You know? Would I still be living in the same city? Would I still be with this partner, or would I still be single? Or would I go on more dates? Because ultimately, what do we want? Right? What do you want from gaining the confidence? For me, it was always the relationship, the freedom, the energy. And I stay in shape now because it makes me feel good no matter what the circumstances are. It's better to put it because those realize are just, oh. People are not scared of accountability, bro. People are not scared of accountability. People are not scared of accountability, right? The biggest thing people are scared of, right? Right? The first thing is failure. Right? That's the first thing people are scared of, right? People are scared of failure. What if I get a coach and it doesn't work? That's the first thing people are scared of, bro, is failure. Fear of failure. That's it, bro. That's the biggest thing. They are the failure. They're not the failure. They're scared of failing. That's why people won't do the thing. Oh, I'm scared to go to the gym because what if I fail? Right? What if I pay for this and it doesn't work? Right? how to let go of a girlfriend of 2 years, been a month, still on my mind. It's not, you're not gonna get rid of something in your mind that you were with for 2 years, right? If you can get rid of what you feel about somebody that you did it for 2 years, then you never loved them, right? You're in pain right now and you want the pain to subside. There's a lesson behind the pain. You can't rush that. That's something internal. That's something that you're gonna have to live with for now, right? That's just how life works, brother. Just how life works. Things that lower testosterone, bro. Alcohol, lack of sleep, lack of working out, junk food. But don't worry about things that lower testosterone. Focus on not doing those things, right? So that's what I would say, bro. The biggest thing that it's a fear of failure, right? But I always tell people, well, if you're out of shape already, you don't like the way you look, you don't like the way you feel, you're already failing. It's just comfortable. Think about it that way. Like, if you already don't like the way you look, you don't like the way you feel, you're not happy with that, you're already failing. So what's on the other side? If you actually give it a shot, you have an opportunity to succeed. Got all the time to train for Muay Thai fight in December now. Yeah, 100%, bro. And just accept it, bro. Somebody very close to me is going through a breakup right now, and it's been like 3 weeks, and it's fucking heavy on their heart. I've been through many fucking breakups. And I've just learned, bro. I've just learned. Gotta keep moving forward. You gotta keep moving forward. I've learned to, it's like an injury, right? Whenever I was injured in the beginning of my career of working out, I was like, dude, how do I get rid of this? How do I get rid of this? How do I get rid of this? Like, I need to be... Now, 19 years of experience, anytime like I injure myself, the first thing I understand is like, okay, I accept the injury. All right, I'm injured. The second thing I accept is like, this is not going to be healed in 2 days. This might take a week, 2 weeks, it might take a month. So with experience, I've learned to accept I have an injury and that this is going to take some time to heal. So it already takes the lack of the anxiety of like, when is it going to be healed? When is it going to be healed? It's going to take some time. So what can I do meanwhile I'm getting through this injury? When you go through a breakup, right? I've learned to accept that this is painful and to remind myself, I just got to keep moving forward. I don't beat myself up for feeling sad at times. I don't beat myself up for thinking about the person. No, it's normal. It's part of the process. But because I've gone through it so many times, I've learned that. So my advice to you is like, accept that it's painful. Okay, it's okay. And number two, remind yourself, I just gotta keep moving forward. You know, eventually the pain will subside. It's not forever. This too shall pass. And know that this is a time in your life where you're gonna learn a lot because you're massively uncomfortable. And that's what I was telling a person really close to me. I'm like, you're uncomfortable. They're like, I'm super uncomfortable. Well, that's where growth is. It's massive uncomfort. You're uncomfortable with your life. You're uncomfortable with the situation. You just want it to go away, but don't sideline it. Sit with it. You know? I gotta charge this phone. Alright, I gotta fucking charge it. What's this phone on? I gotta go. Yeah, 25%? Yeah, cool. Alright, fam, I'm gonna head out. If you have any more questions, you can check out the link in my bio. My website's there, testimonials are there. And my podcast is on there too. So if you want some more mindset training, the podcast is on the link in my bio. Same thing with YouTube. I appreciate you guys. If you have any questions, you can shoot me a DM. If you're struggling with anything, again, my DMs are open. If you want transformation, right? If anything I said resonated with you, if it made sense to you, if it motivated you, if it inspired you, and you're tired of being where you're at, and you want that push, you want the solution, shoot me a DM. Nothing to lose, right? Again, I would say you're already failing. If you're not happy with where you're at, you try doing it yourself, you're already failing. You actually have more chance of succeeding by doing something new. Ciao. Los quiero mucho. Un abrazo. Ciao, YouTube.